Steve Davis, how did a snooker legend end up at the World Series of Poker?
I was originally put into a celebrity heat of Poker Million on television. Didn't have a clue about the game. All of a sudden played. My heat had 5 professionals and me. Bruno Fatoussi was on my table, Devilfish, Roy Brindley, and so many other players actually. And I won my heat by luck. I didn't really know what I was doing, and all of a sudden I had to play in the final. And that was the year that Jimmy White won.
Oh yeah.
The final, and 2 snooker players on the final table, and I fell in love with the game. I just loved the game and started playing online. I played online with Ladbrokes because they were the people that were behind Poker Million as well. Okay. And I've never played really anywhere else other than Ladbrokes. And obviously as the game's got bigger and Ladbrokes have become more involved in the World Series, great to come out. But it's a thrill to come out. And I'm a poker enthusiast.
Yeah, and they put you here in the Ladbrokes team for the first time 2 years ago?
Yes, and I was lucky enough to cash, which was, well, beyond any level of expectation.
Better than I did anyway.
Well, there's obviously a lot of luck attached. I think I was all in 5 times. The 5th one got me. So
Okay, yeah.
I was like a cat with 9 lives, but I got away with it. But this year, you hope that you've improved, but it's not easy to know, and obviously you can go out first hand, but I hope that I've improved upon last year where I was completely the opposite, just threw my chips at somebody and presented them and said happy birthday, here are my chips. This year I hope to be a little bit more solid, a little bit more patient, but it's just a thrill to be here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Is it an advantage for you that the Americans don't know who you are?
I think it's nice to be here anonymously. To the majority of people out in that room, they won't have a clue, and there's no real reason why it's going to make any difference at all. But I think everybody likes to play the game how they are as a personality. I'll be quite happy to sit quiet and just play. I don't have to be anybody special at the table. If I was playing an event in England, I'd probably feel the need to be a bit more of a personality, so to speak. But so over here I can just go into the background and just play poker.
That's smart.
Yeah.
So what's going on with Poolstars? Tell me about that.
Well, Poolstars is a great idea. It's sort of it's the thought through by Tony G, who's obviously with Poker News as well. But Poolstars is an online equivalent of a poker room, with the ability to play each other over the internet. At the moment you don't play for money, but you can play for prizes, and there's the possibility that eventually you will be able to play for money online. And unlike most pool games you buy for PlayStation or for an Xbox, where you have these cheat lines, well, there's no cheat lines, so it's tough. It really is difficult. It's a 3-dimensional virtual pool game, and we had a guy who actually won his seat from Holland online. He won his seat for the poker via the pool channel. It was fantastic.
That's brilliant. So are you better online or offline?
I'm much better at pool in reality. I find it's tough. You have to get used to it. You have to actually get used to the perspective. But of course you do have the knowledge. I understand the mechanics of the game, the physics of the game, and that does come into the equation. So if lots of good pool players played on Poolstars, you would find they would still rise to the top with their understanding of the physics of the game.
Can we find you on Poolstars playing?
Yes, we're going to do some sort of hosting and online challenge days and things like that. So the idea is that perhaps you'll play, and if you beat me, you can win money. But for the moment, it's poker at the moment.
That's more important, huh? Okay, good luck in the main event, Steve, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.